Hi, Mark Nelson from MarkNelsonOnline.com. Today I want to share with you one of the fastest ways you can get leads, sales, and signups. And it's all done by telling stories, particularly using Facebook story ads. Now, I know what you're saying, like, man, I don't want to do an ad. They're really expensive, and I thought so too. But what was really expensive was not getting any business. So I actually went to school with a good friend of mine. Not really school, I bought a course and started studying Facebook ads. See, Facebook, people come on Facebook, right? There's 1.7 billion users, and daily there's 1 billion. Can you believe that? Active users, 1 billion. So people come on there to be entertained, be social. So if you can put an ad together that doesn't look like an ad, by telling a story, you're going to get your message across much quicker. See, because people love stories. And when they see the ad when it's done correctly, it doesn't even seem like an ad. It just starts out with a great story. So the first thing you do to start all this is you need to know your audience. And you probably heard this before. You need to know your target audience. Now, you can have different target audiences for different things. If you're going to do health and wellness for a single mom at home or a mother with kids that is trying to get their weight down to get back in that bikini for the summer, that's a different target market than if you're going to start talking to network marketers, even though they might be inside. So you got to know your audience. What are their problems? Right? If I'm doing a health and wellness on my health, I'm a cancer survivor. My problem is I don't want cancer back. The objection was everything I do really didn't seem to work. So you got to know their language. So when you're talking to your target market, and I'm going to send you to a place that's going to give you much more information on this to help you with your target market. So first, after you decide who your target market is, that's when you start going to work. And you got to craft your ad. And there's 3 different objections in your ad. And again, I'm not going to go into depth of that. I'm going to give you a link that sends you to a place where it just totally describes what's going on. But you're going to decide on your story. What are you going to tell? Is it going to be your story? Well, maybe it's not your story. If let's say you have an opt-in to a capture page or to a business that you're trying to promote, maybe you aren't the one that has the success, but maybe it's a mother that had to sell her house and is right now making enough money to buy a new house that's bigger and better than the one that they had to sell. Now, how cool is that? Maybe that's the story. So what you got to first do is you got to get an attention-grabbing picture. And here's the deal. People love to watch people. They like to look at pictures with people in them. So it can be yourself. It can be somebody else. Don't put any text on it. People like to look at babies. If that could be part of your attention-grabbing picture, it could be whatever you want to be. It could be a selfie as long as it's a great picture, a good picture that's going to react to the story and tell it. Now, when you start creating your ad, there's 3 parts of it. One's the hook. And the hook is something that's just going to create curiosity. So if you're health and wellness, want to lose weight, man, I can't tell you, I just thought all these products were the dumbest things in the world, and then a friend of mine reached out and showed me the product she was losing, and she lost 20 pounds in 60 days. This is how she set about, and that's your hook. And what happens in a story ad, all of a sudden they're going to see it, continue reading to see more, and when people click on that, that's what helps move your ad to more people. The second part, after the hook, and again, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to send you somewhere that goes into this much more depth. The second part of this is just the body. So you're going to talk about the problems. All right, what problems are people going through? If it's network marketing, they don't get enough people at their home parties. They can't find enough people to talk to. If it's health and wellness and you're trying to build muscle, right? It takes too long. Or in my case, I don't have the time to do it. If that's the problem, you start building a story with their problems and objections. And then you show them at the end, which is a call to action on what is going to solve their problem. Sometimes it can be comment below and you'll send them a PM. It can be a link to a capture page. And again, you're going to get sent somewhere else. So here's what I got going for you. One is, if you want to build your business fast, I'd learn how to do story ads. I really would, because the most creative way, and it doesn't have to be expensive, what I'd like you to do is I'm going to put a link in the description below and send you to a blog post that describes how the story ad works, and then actually gets shown how to put a story ad to find your target market, to the pictures to use, to how to set the hook, to how to write the body, and then how to capture page. So check the link below, head over there and learn how to use story ads, and man, have fun with this, because they are just awesome to work with. Bye.